Hey guys, so I'm messing around with the problem here. So in one of my previous builds, I put down a countertop. Well, let me take it back. I put down a vanity, and I had one of my vendors for countertop. Not necessarily a counter, but this is a sink, countertop for a vanity, sinkholes, etc., etc. So they did that, and the material's great. The material's great. But the workmanship is something that I have a problem with, and I'm trying to get this customer the level of service that I would have delivered if I were doing this countertop, sink attachment, etc., my own self. What I did with that was I installed the vanity, did all the plumbing after the countertop went down, and those guys attached the sink to the bottom of the countertop. But what I'm facing right now is the seal, there's a gap between the bottom of the countertop and the top lip of the sink, that ceramic sink that they attached to it. Why there's a gap there, I have no idea, because they're supposed to use a silicone type material, liquid glue, liquid nails or something of that sort, to seal the top of the sink, the bottom of the countertop, and attach it and reinforce it with some clamps. Right now it looks like the clamps are holding, but the seal failed. I don't want to go behind them and attach that or put that seal in, the silicone, because it's not. I'm not the one that installed it in the first place. I'm calling them out to get the work done, and I'm being given the runaround, talking about service times and etc., etc. So I'm going to keep you updated. Right now, I'm just trying to keep the customer happy, and I'm also trying to field this unfairness, let's call it unfairness, from that vendor. Don't know if I'm going to use the vendor again, even though they have a lot of great material. On the other hand, there's one smaller vendor, and I think the smaller ones are usually better. There's one smaller vendor that did a phenomenal job. Theirs was a one sink vanity. Everything turned out perfect. They let the silicone cure, I don't know, maybe for a day or two before I even picked the item up. So whenever you're going out, sourcing your material and all that, keep an eye out, read the reviews, and when they're on site doing the installs or whatever it is, you don't necessarily need to watch them like a hawk, but just observe. See how they move whenever they're putting their material down, and see how responsive they are to calls afterwards for little minor fixes and things of that nature. If I were them, I'd say, hey, this is the kind of seal that you need, come pick it up, do it yourself, because our scheduling is all messed up. I shouldn't have to wait for the person, the sales rep that I dealt with when I first walked through the door to make this to seal this deal or to make this purchase. I shouldn't have to wait for that person. But anyway, that's just me. What would you do if you're in my situation? Alright, leave some comments, let me know. Catch you later.